Hey everyone, welcome back to my anime channel, Gizanime. I decided to cut out the reactions from the channel. That's what the channel started out as a reaction channel. They're just really time consuming to even record and even like do the bare minimum for editing. It's still pretty time consuming for me, so I can't really do those, even if it is just the one. The only thing I can do is maybe just make them come out later than normal. Typically, people like to watch the reactions the day of the release of said anime, like with the Bleach that I've been doing. Let me know in the comments down below, though, what you all think. But in today's video, we will be unboxing the magazine Volume 2 Sabo from One Piece. I'm actually, like, slight spoiler, I guess, for those that haven't watched the anime and caught up or don't know who Sabo is, but he is the brother, uh, brother, of Ace and Luffy in the series that they thought died. And later on, we find out, that he's actually still alive. And it's actually pretty cool because Luffy, in my opinion, even though he kind of moved on from Ace's death somewhat, really needed that like boost in his life, and just for him to find out, that Sabo's still alive, kind of gave him more of that encouragement to keep pushing forward and moving on.
That's good, said Thomas.
With his goals as becoming the Pirate King. Sabo inherits Ace's Devil Fruit. This figure, it kind of looks like he's at the point in time where he's reading the article that kind of stoked his memory back, because he apparently had some sort of amnesia and forgot about Ace and Luffy in the first place. And when he saw the article about Ace's death, it kind of all snapped back in place. So, anyways, let's get on though with the figure unboxing and see how he looks outside the box. And I will see you all there. So we're starting off with the stand. I really do like this stand. It is the clear plastic base, but it has some dynamic features to it. I am not sure if this is a piece of wood. This kind of looks like a fire effect going up here. Do you see that? Like the little licks of flame. But I can't tell if this is wood or ice, because it has like wood features. It has like the markings, that you would see on wood, but it's clear. So I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. I like it. It's definitely unique. But yeah. We have Sabo's body here. I really like the kimono that he's wearing. I like the checkered pattern that's going up and down it, with the white kind of pinkish color. The rope that wraps around as well. It goes all the way up his back, around his shoulders. Looks really cool. So I really like that. I wish that they did something again like this on the Ram and Rim figures that I unboxed the other day, because that would have been really nice. We got a sash going across his waist. The sash pops out of place, and this makes it to where you are able to get his swords in here, and then you pop it back so that this loop here that they've made where the swords fit will just slide right through there.
Nice.
You have these little wooden sandals on his feet. You have his individual toes as well. Again, with like the minor detail, it doesn't look like it's all one piece. They're not all just kind of melting together looking. Here are the swords that go on his side. You have the end here, or the peg. The hilt of the sword has a lot of nice little white carvings going on in it. You have the gold tip for the end on the sword of the hilt and on the tip as well. But yeah, overall they look really nice. The coloring looks really good. Then you have his hand, where he's looking at this portrait of Luffy. There's also a counterpart to this figure with Ace, and I think Ace is also looking at something, so I believe they're both looking at, like, probably this is Luffy's wanted poster. So they're more or less just, admiring, his achievements and what he's been up to. And I find that kind of cool that, they're basically keeping up, they're keeping tabs on Luffy, making sure, he's doing good. Obviously, that's not really what's happening in the anime as far as Ace is concerned. But Sabo is definitely keeping tabs on Luffy for sure. Okay, we got this shoulder piece that will wrap around the shoulder, obviously. So it's probably better that I put the sword in first. So the sword kind of just sits there. The peg is not actually deep enough for this piece here to actually fit inside. So like if you were just to try to put it in here, it would constantly fall. Like it's just really not that deep. So you pretty much get it where you can, and then take the other end of the belt and press it in. And you just get it in there as good as you can. And then after that, you will more or less just kind of push this end up and inside. And it will just basically snap in. So you have a lot going on sort of in this little section here, because you got to make sure the sword's in, make sure the belt's wrapped around, and then push this in and kind of just press it together like some compact sardine can. So, and again, like I said, this does not fit correctly. It is not even really in there. It is just hovering, basically. So press it a little deeper. Got it going in. But yeah, you push it a little bit, it'll snug a little more, but I feel like it is still really too loose without the rest of what's going on. I mean, it's in there, it's not coming out, and this sword piece is pretty sturdy, so it's not gonna break or anything of that to that effect. So if you need to use a little muscle to push this up or push in, feel free. Boy Sabo's head. I'd like to note that this little thing here comes out. This is just an extra piece that he's munching down on, which is why he has the fat cheeks going on.
Rude!
He is really hungry. We got a scar on the side of his face. His eyes look pretty correct as far as, the anime like quality goes. I really like all the wavy hair that he has going on, kind of like the bed hair. He has, there's a lot of fluid motion with it going on. And of course the stylish top knot that he has as well going on. So this is obviously reminiscent of the Wano arc, or the Wano style. Can't wait to see what we really get with the next arc. I've been reading the manga, so I know kind of what the style looks like now. Yeah, it definitely looks really nice. But yeah, that is our boy Sabo from One Piece, Luffy and Ace's brother. I really like the figure. It looks really nice. For especially being around $30 to $35, it's definitely a higher quality figure than the Rim and Ram I unboxed the other day. Really not impressed with them. They were really lackluster compared to most of them. This guy seems to be a little above the average, while they were well below the average. My camera is seriously struggling to autofocus. It's kind of annoying. Let me know what you all thought of him, though. Again, apologize for the lack of camera angles this go around, but I will see you all next time.